You know, the world is changing faster than ever, so how do you, as a leader, actually keep up? Well, today we're diving into something called leadership agility. It's the absolute game changer that separates leaders who just get by from the ones who truly thrive. So let me ask you something straight up. Is your leadership style actually built for a world that's in constant motion? It's a tough question, but it's one every single one of us needs to be asking ourselves right now. Because the reality is, we're all leading in what the experts call a VUCA world. And look, this isn't just some fancy business buzzword. This is the new normal, the new operating system for anyone trying to steer a team or a company into the future. So what exactly is VUCA? Well, it stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Think of these as the four big forces that are constantly shaking things up, making those old, rigid ways of leading pretty much obsolete. Seriously, what worked 5 years ago, it just might not cut it today. Here's a way to think about it. Traditional leadership, it's kind of like a big stone fortress, strong, rigid, built for a predictable world. But agile leadership, that's more like a high-performance race car. It's proactive, super flexible, and built to navigate twists and turns at high speed. It's a huge shift from that top-down command and control style to something way more collaborative and adaptive. So, the big question is, how do you get from that rigid fortress to the nimble race car? Well, the answer is by developing agile leadership. And the goal here isn't just to survive the chaos, it's about learning how to use that energy to actually thrive in it. And that brings us to leadership agility. This isn't just another skill to add to your resume. It's a core capability. It's about being able to see what's coming, to pivot without losing your cool, and to inspire your team to get things done no matter what surprises pop up. Okay, so building a capability like this, it definitely takes some focused effort. That's why an intensive 2-day immersion can be such a powerful way to fast-track your journey to agile mastery. It's all about creating a dedicated space for that transformation to happen. So let's take a quick peek at what that kind of journey looks like. Day 1, that's all about the foundation. We're talking about really getting what business agility is, what an agile organization feels like, and mastering the core principles. Then, day 2 is all about putting it into practice. You'll master the real drivers of agility, pinpoint what makes it successful, and figure out how to grow that agile talent on your own team. It's a super logical path from knowing to doing. Now, you might be thinking, okay, who is this really for? And yeah, it's absolutely crucial for executives and managers, for sure. But honestly, it's for anyone who's serious about becoming a way more effective leader in this crazy, fast-paced world. You know, the key to any good leadership program is getting out of the textbook and into the real world. The best learning experiences are the ones that are practical, they're hands-on, and they give you tools you can use the very next day. And this is definitely not going to be a sit back and listen kind of thing. We're talking about a really dynamic approach. Think interactive discussions, diving deep into real-world case studies, running business simulations that put you right in the hot seat, and learning a ton from your peers. It's all about creating an active, engaging experience from the word go. So what's the bottom line? What do you actually get out of this? After a deep dive like this, what new skills and capabilities are you really going to walk away with? Well, you'll be able to clearly explain agility to your own teams. You'll be able to spot the DNA of a truly agile organization. You'll start applying these principles every single day. You'll even learn how to sense what's happening in the market. And maybe most importantly, you'll be ready to design and roll out powerful action plans that make a real difference for your team. So it all comes down to this. Are you ready to lead in this new world? Are you ready to take that next big, decisive step in your career? Because the whole point of this is to make sure you leave not just with some cool new ideas, but with a deep, practical understanding of leadership agility and a concrete, actionable plan you can start using the minute you're back at work. So with the right tools, the right insights, and a clear plan, how will you transform your leadership?